The chief task in life is simply this: to identify and separate matters so that I can say clearly to myself which are externals not under my control, and which have to do with the choices I actually control. Where then do I look for good and evil? Not to uncontrollable externals, but within myself to the choices that are my own. Epictetus. Welcome to Rox's Stoic Journey. On this channel, I share my thoughts, insights, and personal journey toward inner peace and wisdom. Let's dive into this journey together. The most important practice in Stoic philosophy is to learn to distinguish what we can change and what we cannot. If a flight is delayed due to weather conditions, no matter how much we shout at the airline representative, it will not stop the storm. No matter how much you wish, you will not become taller or shorter, nor will you be born in another country. No matter how hard you try, you cannot make someone love you. And most importantly, the time spent trying to influence these unchangeable objects is time not spent on things you can actually change. In spiritual recovery practices, a prayer for serenity is often recited. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Victims of childhood abuse cannot change the events of their past. We cannot undo the choices we once made, nor correct the harm we caused. But we can change the future because we control the present moment. Epictetus said, "A person can control the choice they have to make now." This is relevant to each of us. We need to focus and determine what we can control today and what we cannot. Then we will be happier and have a significant advantage over people who cannot realize that they are fighting a clearly losing battle. In everyone's life, there are events and circumstances that lie beyond our control. These can be weather conditions, the actions of other people, economic crises, or even global events. Stoicism teaches us to distinguish these external factors from our internal reactions, such as our emotions, thoughts, and choices. The importance of this distinction lies in the fact that it allows us to focus on what we can truly control. When we realize that we cannot influence external circumstances, we stop wasting time and energy on futile attempts to change the unchangeable. Instead, we begin to devote more attention to our inner world, our reactions and choices, which are the foundation of our true happiness and peace. This understanding allows us to accept events as they are, without spending energy on negative emotions and unnecessary worries. Understanding the importance of focusing on the internal rather than the external helps in numerous ways. 1. Reduction of stress. By accepting that we cannot change certain external factors, we reduce the stress associated with trying to control the uncontrollable. This can lead to a more relaxed and calmer demeanor, as we no longer feel the pressure to manage everything around us. 2. Improved mental health. Shifting focus from external to internal helps in maintaining better mental health. Recognizing that we can control our reactions to events rather than the events themselves empowers us to maintain a positive mindset. 3. Increased resilience. When we understand that our internal choices and reactions are within our control, we become more resilient in facing life's challenges. This resilience helps us to bounce back from setbacks and to continue moving forward. 4. Enhanced decision-making. Focusing on the internal helps us make more thoughtful and deliberate decisions. We are no longer swayed by the chaos of the external world, but are guided by our values and principles. How this helps maintain peace and harmony. When we learn to distinguish the external from the internal, we gain the ability to remain calm under any circumstances. For instance, if our plans are disrupted by unforeseen events, instead of feeling anger or disappointment, we can accept the situation and focus on how best to respond to it. This allows us to avoid emotional turbulence and remain in harmony with ourselves. We become more resilient to stress and capable of making more rational decisions. As a result, our actions become more purposeful and effective because we are guided by reason rather than emotions. Moreover, focusing on the internal allows us to better understand ourselves and our true desires. We stop chasing after external achievements that often do not bring lasting satisfaction and start seeking happiness in self-development, inner peace, and harmony. Thus, distinguishing the external and the internal helps us live a conscious life, maintain emotional balance, and find true harmony. It is the key to a life that does not depend on external circumstances, but is built on a solid foundation of inner strength and resilience. The dichotomy of control. The dichotomy of control is a core concept in Stoic philosophy. It refers to the clear distinction between what is within our control and what is not. Epictetus taught that our well-being depends not on external circumstances, but on our judgments about those circumstances. Therefore, the primary focus should be on our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. What we can control. We have full control over our thoughts, including how we interpret and perceive events. This control allows us to choose a positive or constructive outlook even in challenging situations. Our beliefs and values are entirely within our control. We can choose to adhere to beliefs that align with our principles and ethical standards. We can control our actions, decisions, and behaviors. This includes how we respond to external events and how we treat others. What we cannot control. Natural events, other people's actions, and outcomes are beyond our control. Trying to change these is futile and often leads to frustration and stress. We cannot control what others think or say about us. Focusing on their opinions only distracts us from our own goals and values. We cannot change the past or predict the future with certainty. Our focus should be on the present moment and the choices we can make now. By embracing the dichotomy of control, we can enhance our daily lives in several ways. Acceptance. Accepting that certain things are beyond our control allows us to stop wasting energy on them. Instead, we can channel our efforts towards what we can influence. Acceptance fosters inner peace by reducing anxiety and frustration. When we stop resisting what we cannot change, we find calmness and clarity. Focus. Concentrate on the present. Focusing on the present moment and our immediate actions helps us make the most of our current situation. It allows us to be more effective and productive. Set realistic goals. Setting goals that are within our control increases our chances of success and fulfillment. This focus leads to steady progress and personal growth. Dritter Empowerment. Take responsibility. By recognizing what we can control, we take responsibility for our actions and decisions. This empowerment leads to greater self-confidence and independence. Build resilience. Focusing on our inner strengths and resources helps us build resilience. We become better equipped to handle life's challenges and bounce back from setbacks. To integrate the dichotomy of control into our daily lives, we can adopt several practical practices. Reflection and journaling. A daily reflection. Spend a few minutes each day reflecting on what you can control and what you cannot. This practice helps reinforce the dichotomy of control and keeps you focused on what matters. Journaling. Keep a journal to track your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Writing down your reflections can provide clarity and help you stay aligned with your principles. Mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness. Practice mindfulness to stay present and aware of your thoughts and feelings. Mindfulness helps you recognize when you are focusing on things beyond your control and gently brings your attention back to the present. Meditation. Regular meditation can help calm the mind and enhance your ability to focus on what you can control. It also promotes acceptance and reduces stress. Positive affirmations. Affirm your control. Use positive affirmations to remind yourself of what you can control. For example, I can control my thoughts and actions, or I choose to focus on what I can change. Reinforce beliefs. Affirmations can also reinforce your beliefs and values. This practice helps you stay committed to your principles and make decisions aligned with your goals. Stoic exercises. Negative visualization. Engage in negative visualization by imagining potential challenges. This practice prepares you mentally for adversity and helps you appreciate what you have. The view from above. Gain perspective by viewing your problems from a broader, more detached viewpoint. This exercise helps you see the insignificance of many worries and reinforces the dichotomy of control. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this video insightful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content like this. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Stay tuned for the next video.